Okay. So welcome to our second session of strength training for women. My name is Kim. I'm a fitness coordinator for Seneca at York. And this is going to be a 45-minute session / fitness class where we are going to build on some of the exercises we learned last week. So last week we did just body weight exercises. We will be doing squats and lunges again today. I know everyone's screaming with joy over that one. And we're going to introduce a whole bunch of different exercises as well. And we're going to be using weight equipment. So if you do have hand weights, if you have kettlebells, if you have a bar set, if you want to bring that with you, feel free to do so. If you do not have any access to that, that's okay as well. You can still do these exercises with just body weights and just kind of get the technique down, and then you can always add in weights if you end up going to the gym, or if our fitness centers ever reopen, you can join us there, or if you find some weight equipment on sale anywhere in the stores and you want to pick some up for a home workout. All right, so by weight equipment, you can have dumbbells, you can have plates, you can have, these ones are a little bit trickier to find right now, you can have kettlebells. You don't need all of these right now, these are just some examples. And then the other one, and this one's a little bit uncommon for a household workout. I stole this from work. You can have a bar and a plate set for any of your workouts. So today we're probably just going to focus on, because most people have access to dumbbells, or I'm going to use the plates. And like I said, if you do not have anything, feel free to do it body weight, or you can grab some books off the shelf as well. You can grab onto water bottles that are full, and you can use those as well. It's been a great hack during these COVID times. That way everyone's still kind of working out. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to throw you right into the workout to get started. Yeah, so you're probably like, what? So what we're going to do is I'm going to demo some of the exercises we're going to learn today in the warm-up. I'm going to cue you through that as well, but I want to make sure that we've got those areas ready to go before we focus on them singularly when we get down to the nitty-gritty. So once again, just like last week, we will do a little bit of a demo. We'll do a workout for about 5 minutes, reinforcing those exercises, and then we will keep going. All right, so grabbing onto your hand weights, once again, like I said, if you don't have access to them, you can just do a body weight exercise, grab some books, etc. All right, so jumping right in. All right, we're gonna get those feet shoulder width apart, starting off with that squat. So remember, feet shoulder width apart, nice and tall. We're gonna place those weights either right here at the side, or you can bring them up to your chest. You can put them on your shoulders. 3 places where they can go. All right, so remember, with that squat, nice and tall, shoulders up and back. Here we go. Down for 2, up for 2. You want to try and go down to a 90-degree angle. Up for 2. We're slowing it down. Down for a count of 2. Up for 2. Nice, tall. Upper body. Take it down for 3. Slow it down. Up for 1. Down for 3. So this is all time under tension. We are really forcing those muscles to work a little bit differently for us. Good job. Down for 1. Up for 3. Be the music count. Up for 3. Down for 1. Up for 3. Last one. 1. Up for 3. Single count. Down and up. We did the singles last week. Down and up. Nice and tall through that upper body. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Making sure those knees are tracking. Keep them nice and tight. Still doing those single counts. Getting those big muscles at the bottom of the body all warmed up. Last one. Good job. Bring it up. We're going to separate those knees. Bring those arms up. Elbows in line with those shoulders. Up for 2. Squeeze at the top. Down for 2. Nice and tall in that upper body. You need to, you go to a split step. Up for 2. Down for 2. In line with those shoulders. Last one. Good job. Bring it down. Hold it here. Take it right in the front of the body. We're pulling up, nice and tall. Pulling up those elbows, in line with your shoulders. These are upright rows. Good job. All right, here's the tricky one. Nice and tall. We're hinging at those hips. Those weights are going down below our knees. Nice flat back. This is your deadlift. Bring it up nice and slow. Standing position. Rolling those shoulders back. And up slow. Good job. Last one. Down for 4, 3, 2, up for 4. Good job. We're going to take it down for 1. Pull. Elbows in. Nice and tight to the side. So hinge at the hip. Pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And it's a stand up. Don't worry, we will go over the finer techniques once we're all warmed up. Last one, right here. Good job, bring it up. All right, hands at your side, nice and tall. Bicep curls, curling up. You want to make sure, full range of motion. Bring those hands up to your shoulders. Single count. Keep them nice and close to your body. You don't want this. That's not a bicep curl. Bring it down. Up for 4, 3, 2, down for 4. Up for 4. Down for 4. Slow and control. Last one. Bring it up. Good job. Take it down. All right. Give those arms a shake. That was your quick warm-up. So we hit most of the major muscle groups we wanted to. Grab a quick drink of water. So as always, when we're doing any kind of exercise, remember to go at your own pace. Take breaks if you're needed. If you find it's a little bit too much because we're going to be doing high repetitions, take a break. If you experience faintness, dizziness, pain, or shortness of breath, please stop them. All right, so that is our warm-up. Now we are going to go into the actual individual exercises. We're going to put them together. So last week we did squats. We're going to quickly review them because now we're adding those weights. We did squats in the warm-up too. So we got a feel for where those weights are going to go. So once again, you have the option right here beside your body. Once again, rolling those shoulders back. You want your chest up, shoulders back. It's going to promote proper alignment down that back. And let's face it, we're spending a lot of our days hunched over like this on our laptop. We need to get back into proper position so we're not hurting our backs. So weights either here, you can bring them up to your chest if you like, or some people put them up here on their shoulders. It's wherever you're going to feel comfortable. The way that you change your equipment too is also going to change the exercise. So when we're using kettlebells or hand weights, what it's going to do is it keeps us here at the front, but when we put a bar on our back, when we're doing the squats with the bar, it actually is going to throw our balance off a little bit more too. Same exercise, it's just a matter of where that weight is going to be and where you're going to feel that resistance. So once again, with squats, I know it's kind of hard to see my feet today. You want to bring your feet about shoulder width apart. You want to make sure your knees are straight. They're not tracking inwards like this. They're not tracking outwards. They're nice and straight and aligned with your body. When we squat, it is our back end, our hips that lead us down. So once again, shoulders back, nice and tall through that upper body. We drop the hips down, bending at the knees. It's like we're sitting down on a chair, not flopping down into our office chairs like we're doing now, but it's sitting down, nice, tall upper body. You want to try and get down to a 90-degree angle. It's not happening for me today. A little bit of a leg injury running yesterday, so we're going to do the best that I can, which is about here. That's where my flexibility is today. Nice and tall in that upper body. When we pop up, squeeze the glutes at the top. Your feet are flat on the floor. We're not up on our toes. We're not on our heels. We don't have one leg off to the side. Nice and easy. Down and up. All right. So that is a quick review because we did do these last week. I know some of you may not have been here last week, but you can always catch the recording on our IG. So we're going to get started and we're going to do 5 minutes of squats. And I know you guys can do it and you're going to love it. Ha, ha, ha. Who doesn't love squats? All right. Here we go. Getting set up. Feet shoulder width apart. Weight evenly distributed on those feet. Shoulders up. Place those weights wherever you're comfortable. Here we go. Down for 2. Up for 2. Keeping those knees in line. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. Head forward. Up for 2. Take it down for 1, 2, 3. Pop. 1, 2, 3. We're going to switch down on you. 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2, 1. Up. Take it down for 4. Slow and control. Feel that burn. Bring it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Down again. Singles. Up and down. Up. Down. Nice and tall. Trying to get down to that 90-degree angle. Dropping those hips. Last one. Here we go. Take it down. We're going to pulse. We did these last week. Small movements. Stay in that proper position. And up. Down again. Bring it up. Good job. Take it down. Slow. Down for 4. Up for 4. Down for 4. Up for 4. Good job. Down for a count of 2. Maybe 1. Try those weights somewhere else. See the difference. If they're on your side, you may have to bring those feet in a little bit. If you have wide hips like I do. Down for 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2, 1. Up. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Up. Down for 1. Up for 3. Down for 1. Up for 3. So coming up for a count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1. Down. Up for 3, 2. Take it down for 4, 3, 2. Up for 4. Good job. Down again. Nice and tall in that upper body. And bring it up. Single count. Try another position if you like as well. I just find this one awkward because I'm holding weights, not dumbbells. Last one. Good job. Take it down. Pulse. Bring it up to the top. Down again. Pulse. Up to the top. Pulse. Up to the top. Pulse. To the top. Last one. To the top. Singles. 7, 6, 5. Good job. 4. We're almost there. 3, 2. Last one. At the top. Down for 2. Up for 2. Nice and tall in that upper body. Sitting down in a chair. Good job. Down for 3. Sorry, down for 1. Up for 3. Help if your instructor can count. Last one. Good job. All right. Giving those legs a little bit of a shake. Grab a quick drink of water. We are going to transition into the next group of exercises and muscles, which is going to be our chest and our back. And I promise you, no push-ups this week. We did enough push-ups last week. So for this one, we're going to do the chest press, we're going to learn flies. Then we're going to learn how to deadlift, how to do the dead rows, which we did in the warm-up, and also reverse flies. So we can get the chest muscles, big ones at the front, your pecs, and we can also get the delts at the back and a little bit more of those back muscles, the big ones out there that are keeping us upright in our office seats. All right. pulling motion for us. So when we're doing that, we're going to go down on the ground. And sometimes it is easier if you have something underneath your back to elevate you. In a gym setting, you'd probably be doing these off a bench, or you could use a Bosu ball. You could use a stability ball as well. We have foam pads in some of the centers that you can put on the ground just so it elevates your back up off the ground a little bit so you can bring those shoulders down. I'm going to teach you as well how to do this in the bridge version. So you're getting those hamstrings, you're getting those calves, and you're getting a little bit more of the ab muscles as well and the lower back doing these exercises, as well as your glutes. So coming down to the ground, and make sure you guys can see me. We're coming down to the ground. We're placing our feet flat on the floor. We're rolling back. We're looking at a spot on the ceiling, keeping your eyes on that ceiling. We're bringing our arms up. And if you have weights in your hands, you're going to bring them up and you're going to put your palms up towards the ceiling and with those weights there. And from here, we bring those elbows out nice and wide, opening up, and your elbows are coming down in line with your shoulders, which most likely is going to be the floor because you're lying on your back. And then we're going to push up, squeeze together. So from the front, this is what it looks like. So we're bringing it down. It's hard to do it. You're bringing it out nice and wide like this. This is, you're beyond your back. Imagine that I'm on my back, bringing it up, squeeze together. So it's down in line with those shoulders, opening up that chest, push back up to the ceiling. Okay, so that's your chest press. So like I said, you can do this with many different pieces of equipment. So you have the bar. Your bar you don't bring together and squeeze because both hands are on that. So you're bringing it down, pushing up. You can use your dumbbells as well. You can use the kettlebells. It's a great exercise. And it also helps just get you going with those push-ups as well. Strengthen the chest area. All right, the next one for your chest is the flies. So we're going to take those weights. Now we're bringing our palms together. So if you have the dumbbells, you're holding on through the center and you're bringing them together so your palms are facing each other. And what we do is we lower it down. We're coming down. Once again, even with those shoulders, try not to hit anything as you're coming down. I'm right up against the wall. We're going to bring it back up, squeeze to center. With both of these exercises, you want to make sure both arms are working together. You're going to find that you have a stronger and a weaker side. You want to even them out. You want them to work together to bring it down. So when you push up, you want to make sure both hands come up together with the chest press and with the fly as well. So we're opening up, bringing close. So from the front, because it's hard to see when I'm down on the floor, you're like this. They're over top of your nose and your chin. Opening up nice and wide, like you're giving someone a virtual hug. Bring it back together. Open. Bring it back together. That's your fly. All right. Coming up to your feet. Deadlift is one of the trickiest ones to teach, and it's one of the ones that takes a lot of practice to nail. Deadlift is a very difficult exercise because it involves a motion that we're all not experts at because we kind of chicken out when we use our knees. So what we need to do is we need to learn how to hinge. So if you take your fingers and put them just underneath your pelvic bone, we hinge, we bring our body down. You can have a slight bend in your knees. You don't want your knees down like this. That is a little bit of a hinge, but you got a squat going on there as well. When we're doing this exercise, we are focusing on the hamstrings, we're focusing on the glutes, and a little bit of that lower back. And this is the hinge position, nice and straight across that body, like a tabletop. If you can straighten those legs, you can feel free to do so if you want. You're going to feel those hamstrings trigger right there, or a slight bend in your knee. And with the weights, they come up. So we're hinging, place the weights at the top of your legs, hinging down. So you're in that tabletop position. So they're just below the knees. Now your wrists should probably be at your knees if you have proper body length. Some of us I know have longer limbs than others. And we bring it up till we're standing to the top. Once again, keeping those shoulders up, sticking that backside out as well, and bringing it back up. So this is not a deadlift. That is a really bad squat. So once again, hinge at those hips. Take it down, bring it back up. Hinge and up. Okay, so that's your deadlift. With your row, your dead rows, you do that hinge, so you go down to that starting of the deadlift position, and we bring our arms up in line with those shoulders, close to our ribs. So we're not out like this, we're not a chicken. They're nice and close. Bring them down, stand up. So from the side, deadlift, this is your row, down, standing up, down, row, standing up, making sure we're hinging in that hip area as well, not overly bending at the knees. Okay, so that is your deadlift and your dead row. Don't worry, it does take some practice. If you feel any kind of sharp pain going up through your lower back, probably means that you are a little bit tight and you also need to adjust that technique. So the best thing to do is practice this in front of a mirror so you can see that hinge position. The last one we're going to do is the row. So we're going to come down, not the row, sorry, the fly. So just like we did the chest flies, except now we are in a different position. We're in that hinge position, slight bend in your knees. We bring those arms up so they are even with our shoulders. You can have a slight bend in the elbow as well, protecting that elbow. And these are your flies. And they're getting the delts at the back for you. All right. I know that was a lot in about 5 minutes. Now we're going to put them together. So we're going to go down to the ground to start with our chest. Bring those weights. If you don't want to use the weights, feel free to put them off to the side because you can always work up to doing that. And you can just get that arm motion going as well. And trust me, even doing this with your arms, because we're using the body weight, you're going to feel it as well. And it's a great workout. All right. Here we go. Okay, coming down to the ground, getting set up. So feet flat on the floor, knees are bent, bringing those arms up. Way off the screen now. All right, starting off with that chest press position. Looking up at that ceiling, palms facing up. We're bringing those arms out, nice and wide. Squeeze back up to the top. Good job. Try and get those arms moving together. You're going to see I'm not perfect either. My one arm lags behind. Bring it down again for 4, 3, 2. Pushing up for 4. Here we go. Down for 2. Up for 2. Squeeze at the top. Up for 2. Down for count of 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Bring it up. Down for 3, up for 1, down for 3, up for 1, down for 3, up for 1, down for 3, going down for one, pull to that row. Remember, hinge, keeping those elbows nice and close. Good job. One more. Awesome. Going down that hinge. Here we go. Those flies, lifting up, even with those shoulders. If you need to, you can always go to a split step as well. Last one. Good job. Back here, bring it up. Good job. Deadlift, down for two. We're gonna finish nice and strong. Up for two. Down for two. Up for two. Down for two. Up for two. Last one. Good job. Grab some water. All right. Don't like jamming those two together, but we're gonna make it work today because it's just an introduction. All right, moving on. I'm running out of time here. So the next one is lunges. So we did lunges last week. We are going to review them quickly. With the lunges, usually you can either have your weights at your chest or you can have them at your side. You can also put them up here if you want. With the bar, it would be right across your shoulders and across. So lunges, to review, we're taking one foot, it goes forward, the other foot goes back, feet pointing forward, your back foot, the heel is up off the ground. When we do this again, shoulders back, chest up, we're lowering that back knee down, nice and tall through that upper body, coming back up. You want to go straight down. You don't want to roll forward and down. Puts a little bit too much pressure on that knee. So straight down, straight up, down, up, down, up. Okay, and we want to switch legs. But we are going to do another one too. So this is the reverse lunge from last week. So you're putting your feet together. You step back, down, bring it together. Step back, down, bring it together. Once again, nice and tall through the upper body. Stepping forward for a lunge, feet together, step forward, whoop, and back. Make sure you have some balance. Belly button in towards the spine. Step down and back. All right, you guys ready? Quick review. We're gonna keep going because we did do lunges last week. Here we go. All right, so getting set up. So it's gonna move very, very fast. So if you wanna drop the weights, feel free to do so. You can just do these with body weight as well. So getting set up, bringing those shoulders back, chin up, and starting off with those feet together. Oh, my music hasn't started yet. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna start off with a step forward lunge. So moving forward. All right, ready? Feet forward. All right, here's our step. Staying on one leg too. We're stepping forward and back. Forward and back. Nice and tight through that belly. Last one. Good job. We're going to the side. So it's just a step and drop those hips down. Last one. Good job. Stepping back. Reverse lunge. Last one. Switching legs. Other leg forward. Last one. To the side. Step and down. You put them in the front as well. Making sure you keep those shoulders up. Last one. Good job. Feet together. We're going to rise up onto those tiptoes. Getting those calf muscles. Hard to see because I'm standing on carpet right now. Good job. All right, here we go. Lunge forward, alternate, other leg. Last one. All right, we're going on the diagonal. So it's just a step, same thing. Back leg drops down. These are all different variations of the lunge. You've got some big muscles at the top of your legs. We want to make sure we get all of them. All right, coming behind. This is the curtsy or the skater lunge. Last one. Good job. Up on your tiptoes again. Get those calf muscles. Good job. All right, here we go. Staying on one leg. We're going to go through all the exercises. Switch to the next one. Here we go. Step it forward, to the diagonal, to the side, and take it back. Forward, diagonal, to the side, back, forward, diagonal, side. Take it back. Last one. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Take it back. Switch. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Back. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Back. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Back, last one. Forward, diagonal, side, and back. Good job. Grab some water. We're going to focus on the arms next. And then we are almost done. All right. Okay, so the arms. I am going to switch those out because the dumbbells are a little bit easier for me to hold on to. Okay, so now we've gotten all the big muscles done. Now it's time to focus on our smaller muscles. So our arms, the biceps, triceps, bring a little bit of the shoulders as well. So with these, everyone knows these exercises, just a matter of doing them properly and with the weights as well. So the first one we're going to focus on is the biceps. So we're going to do bicep curls. Easiest one to get those biceps going. So standing up once again, nice and tall, shoulders back, chin forward, eyes forward as well. We're bringing those hands up to those shoulders. You don't want your arms out like this. You want them in nice and tight to that body. Bring them up. Full range of motion is up to the shoulders. Full range of motion down is right back to beside those hips. Up and down. So this is your hammer curl, where your hands are at the side, like this, in a fist. So this is your hammer curl. So up and down. The open curl is bicep curl, the one that we're used to, is palms facing forward. Bring it up, same range of motion, so all the way down to those hips, or the top of the legs, all the way up to those shoulders. Once again, still nice and tall through that upper body. Bring that belly button in towards your spine. Engage those inner abs. Those are your bicep curls. Nice and easy and straightforward. And because these are smaller muscles, they do get trained really quickly, but you are going to feel it more than some of the bigger muscles that we just did with the exercises we're going to do. All right, so the opposite of the bicep is your tricep. It's this muscle back here. It's the one where you hold your arm up. It kind of dips down a little bit. That's gravity. Nothing we can do about that. We're just going to train it and make it nice and strong. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to bring those weights up. You can do it with one weight or you can do it with two. You're just going to bring it up So your palms are facing up towards the ceiling, and that weight hangs down in between those shoulder blades. You want to keep those elbows as close as you can to your ears. You're extending straight up. Don't walk your elbows, and you're going to bring it back down. If you find this is a little bit difficult, some people do have problems. They just don't have the flexibility in their shoulder to lift up like this, and they also don't have it in their elbow. I'm going to teach you another one as well that's going to get those triceps. So this is your extension to start. Okay, nice and close, extend up towards the ceiling, and that's going to get this muscle right here. The other one we're going to do for triceps today are called the kickbacks. So coming down into that hinge position again. This time you can add a slight bend in your knees just to protect that lower back. You're going to bring those elbows up, just like we did for the row, nice and close to your body, not out like this, nice and close, in line with those shoulders, and you're just going to straighten that elbow back, curl it forward. So this is like the bicep curl, except now we're facing down, and the gravity is working with that tricep. Okay, so down, extend, extend, and then curl forward. You can do both arms together, or you can do a single arm as well. So that's your bicep curl, your tricep extensions, and your kickbacks. Okay, focusing on the arms. You probably already feel it a little bit in your arms. Like I said, these ones are easy to train. They tire easily because they are a smaller muscle. For our shoulders, we did this one in the warm-up. This is your shoulder press. We bring it up, squeeze together at the top, bring those elbows down. Once again, nice and tall through that chest. Open up that chest. Bring those shoulder blades together. Up and down. Those are your shoulder presses. And these are your lateral raises. So coming up, even with those shoulders. Once again, still nice and tall. Bring it up even. And these are your anterior raises. Bring it up even with those shoulders. You're probably already feeling that. So we're going to put that to music, and then we're going to stretch it out, and we'll be done. So here we go. All right. Starting off, bicep curls. Open up those palms. All right, feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees. Protect that lower back. Bringing those shoulders back. Here we go. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up. Down. Up. Good job. From the side, bring it up for 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1. Down. Flip them. Hammer curl. So your palms are now facing inwards. Single count. Keeping that chest up, shoulder blades back. Last one. Good job. Bring it down. Bring it up nice and slowly. Control. Bring it down. Up again. Slow. Bring it down. Last one. Up slow. Bring it down. Good job. And from here, we're going to hinge at those hips, bringing those elbows up. Remember, close to your body. Here we go. Tricep kickbacks and extend. Both back and forward. Back, forward. Keeping that chest up. Good job. Bring it together. Standing up. Bringing that weight up and in behind. Ready? Here we go. Extend. Try and keep those elbows close to those ears. You don't want to be out like this. Good job. All right, bring it down. Back to those bicep curls. Open palm. Ready? Here we go. Bring it up slow. Control. 2. Last one. Good job. Bring it wide. Elbows in line with those shoulders. Up slow and controlled. Bring it together. Try and get both hands going at the same time. And down. Up. And down. Single count. Last one. Good job. Bring it down. All right. Right here. Lifting up slow and controlled. Lateral raise. Bring it down. Those weights have to come up even with those shoulders. Here we go. Single. Last one. Lift it forward. Anterior raise. Even with those shoulders. Last one. Good job. Back to your side. Hammer curls. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up. 2. Down. 2. Up. 2. Down. 2. Hinge it down. Bring those elbows up. Ready. Take it back. Kick back. Good job. Bring it in. Bring it up. There we go. Pushing up overhead. Slow and controlled. Bring it down. Slow and controlled. Up again. Slow. And bring it down. Good job. Grab a quick drink of water. We're going to stretch it out. Then I'm going to get you guys on your way. I know we're a little bit late. I apologize. That is one of the joys of being the instructor. You always run late. All right. Okay, so for stretching, we're going to try and hit those major muscles that we covered. So first thing we're going to do, I want to bring your heart rates down. We're going to bring those arms up. Nice deep breath. Extend those arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale on the way down. Up again. And down. This is our last one right here. So inhale nice and deep, bringing that belly button towards the spine. Exhale at the top and bringing those arms down. Good job. We're going to bring that arm up and in behind, stretching out that tricep, a little bit of the shoulder. So from the side, elbows pointed up towards the ceiling. The other hand is just capped on top of the elbow, and your palm is right in between those shoulder blades. And from here, we're going to release. We're going to bring that arm across. We're bringing it up at a 90-degree angle. Using this hand, it's there to stabilize. We're going to open, so you're pushing against this hand here, so you can feel the stretch go through that shoulder. And switch. We're going to bring that arm up behind first. Elbow pointed up towards the ceiling. Just gently pulling towards your head. Palm in between those shoulder blades at the back. Sorry, Glenna, don't worry, you just missed lunges. You didn't miss much. And I know lunges, you love lunges. All right, and switch, so bringing that arm across. Zoom's been acting up for me as well lately. I don't know why. I think it's a sign. No more work from home. Good job, and release. All right. So once again, here's that hinge we did with those deadlifts. Hinging at the hips, coming to that flat tabletop. Try and get your legs as straight as you can, about hip width apart or a little bit narrower. Now reach for that ground. If you can't touch your toes to the ground, go down as far as you can comfortably without straining the back of your legs. Coming up to that hinge position first, and we're slowly rolling up. The top of your head is the last thing to come out of that roll. Good job. All right, bringing that quad stretch, so bringing your right leg back. Want to make sure your legs are in line with your body, still nice and tall. If that's the one thing you remember from any of these sessions is tall through that torso, it's going to help a lot when you get into all the strength training. And switch. And bringing that foot down, you know, open up that chest, so bringing those arms nice and wide, pinch those shoulder blades together. And closing them, you're gonna give yourself a nice big hug, sweaty hug, and just round those shoulders. This is the one time you can round those shoulders, bring them forward just to stretch out the back there, the upper back into your shoulders. This is a great stretch to do if you're sitting at your desk for a long time too, watching lectures or staff meetings. Good job. And release. And last one, we're rising all the way up onto those tiptoes. Give us a nice full body stretch. And give yourself a big round of applause. Excellent job. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just going to stop recording. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And we'll be back next week where we're going to do a lot of single motion and multifunctional exercises. So we're going to be doing a lot of muscles together. So have a great week. And like I said, I'm going to stop recording and feel free to ask questions if you have any. Take care.